It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. I said, "Where you going to, my lady blue?" Ta-da. All right. Good evening, everyone. It's me. It's Schmuel Buckman. Uh, the quiet, sort of nice guy, never in a beef. Uh, fun, fun, fun. All right, let's start off with who's here. Stevie Lou is here. Uh, there we go. Is that Jewish chicken scratch surrounding your headshot on the thumbnail? Metal Gear's old. Ooh, what's this? MG082. FSJ. Rocket. Star David and Eyes. Unbanned Josh Jenny fan. Let's see what Josh has to say because I haven't had enough views for one day. Schmuel, you didn't ruin Hughezy's show. Hughezy does that every episode you did. However, take a giant L to the Duke. You need to build your chops. With 6 months of Schmuelverse. Yeah. Thank you, but I'm good. Bro, my super chat got wasted. I was trying to give John a Jerry Seinfeld joke to use in his act. Jerry Buckman pissed John off and it dropped. Look, man, John was going to drop, and Hughezy had to fucking get in there with the super chats. I was sending him private messages to that effect, and there's nothing. What can I do, right? I can't just sit there. It's not what I do. And I mean, how many times have I been on Hughezy's show, right? I mean, he's got to know what's going to happen, right? I mean, seriously, guys? Come on. All right. The pineapple, Mr. Eckel. Interesting appearance. You finally getting on with John? So, moments ago, I sent John a super chat. It was only $2, asking if he wanted to come on or have me on his show, and he did not read the chat. Are we surprised, people? Are we surprised? Speaking of which, I'm going to be sending out some links here in a second. Let me get them out. I hope that's Hughezy. The real Hughezy. I think he might have changed his avatar, and if he did, we'll find out right now. Actually, that is him. There we go. All right. Hughezy has been sent the link. Let's do Little Lemmy. I apologize for doing this not before, but that show ran longer than I thought, and I need to get rocking tonight. And we do not have a car. I'm taking the subway home, so we do gots to get out of here. Send this guy the link just for shits and giggles. Somebody notified Dave Sauer he can come on, and we can go there. I think. All right, so Hughesy's got the link. Lemmy's got the link, and our boy, Mr. Mr. Panhandler, has the link. And I think that's it. And if none of them show, you'll just have to put up with me doing this. And I, again, apologize for doing this live because it's annoying. You're always like, the host should get this shit done before the show starts. And I agree. All right. Let's get back to the chat. And I'm going to go right to the bottom here. Gentle Loves. All right. Johnny, smash the likes. Yeah, please smash the likes. It helps. It always helps. The Big Hurt's wife, Buckman, you did awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Uh, Mint Diggity, Duke Dub. Uh, Chris Mack is here. Or was it Skywalker inspired your parents? All right. And Eckel is here. We did that. The Kinky Loco. Kinky. Great chat in there, my friend. Um, I did see yours when I came back on. I was out for a second and I came back on. Gentle Loves. Drunk Slob has no wife or kids, but claiming he owned you, saying you had 3 wives. Well, this one I'm going on 14 years with, and it's going to be the last one. The first one when I was 18, it lasted like, I don't know, I think we were together like a month or two during that time. So there we go. One of my favorite people on the internet, um, MGD, is here. Let's pop this up for $1.99 or $5. Wow, thank you. Shane, 1980 G2Z. Uh, you did as well as one can with SJ. He isn't human. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to put Shane's chat back up because I think he got shortchanged. Um, thanks, Shane. It's tough to look. I was trying to just ask questions, but the deal with John is he says a lot of shit, and it's like no one ever challenges him on it. So I want to challenge, and you can see what happens is he gets uncomfortable, he starts yelling, and then he runs away. And so, like I said, I did send him a super chat. I would send him the link, but I, number one, don't have his phone number, and number two, I am blocked on Twitter. So there we go. Somebody sends me, somebody wants to DM me his phone number, or you could text it to 201 936 0337, and I will send him a link. That's 201 936 0337, which is also the official phone number of the Schmuel Buckman podcast. So there we go. And Latanya is here. I think Latanya is probably the only person that I have committed to purchasing a drink for at Las Vegas. Look at this. And I am now joined by a man who hates me. Hi, Mr. Hughes. How are you?
Hey, no, listen, I'm not blaming you at all uh, for that. Like, I should have cut you guys off. I've been told before that I should do that with guests and stuff. So I'm taking 100% of the blame. In fact, no, I'm not. It was your fault and Lemmy's fault. Lemmy
I
should have DM'd me to tell me to start interrupting. So basically, it's her fault.
yeah, it's you're doing your stuttering John where you're blaming everybody else. It was like Chad with the N word. It was Gino's fault. It was that guy's fault, not you know. No, you know what? I've been there, dude. It's like you don't know what to do. You kind of get it's like paralysis by analysis, you know?
No, no, it's just that I like not to go on about Brennan, but I hate when he has a debate going on or a argument going on in his show, and he starts interrupting me with that. What are you talking about? You know, all this shit. So I like to stay quiet and let the arguments happen. But what's the fucking guy, Chris Martin? Like he's right. He did the word chats coming in that were sending a whole bunch of shit, saying a whole bunch of stuff that was relevant to what was specifically being spoken about. Did you send the link to Lemmy, by the way?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Uh, yeah, so this was all that type of shit. So yeah, I get it. I would say next time, but to be honest, I don't think I'll have you and SJ on at the same time again. But
I don't think it's a great idea.
I wanted you on with him because I knew you would have different opinions on some of the topics.
Yeah, look, we got there. I just was what's the word that I'm looking for? You I and it's not my show and I shouldn't care, but it felt like we were letting him, you were I say we, but you were letting him just he was just saying his all his shit and it was like we kind of need to challenge him a little bit. So I was not trying to fight. I was just trying to ask questions. Um, but I think he gets very upset.
Uh, yeah, but I mean, one of the things about that though, about the challenging stuff, is that how would I describe it? Well, probably incorrectly, but I would say that a lot of the shit he gets called on, it's kind of the same stuff, regardless. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but he was
I mean,
just,
the
but
same
he was,
responses, regardless.
but he was spouting the same stuff, over and over again. So it was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't regret what I did because only because like me, you've had me on. It's not the first time I've done it. You got to
Unfortunately,
and you got to shut. Yeah, and you got to
hit the like button.
you got to shut me down.
Yeah, no, but I don't regret it. I'm definitely having you on again if you're available. I'm definitely going to invite Stutter John on again, but just maybe not together. But at the same time, it's the thing that if just say I'd had Ava and Stutter and fucking a $2 Dan on with him, and we were like joking around and and agreeing, people would just go ball washing, because like that episode we did on his show a couple of weeks ago with fucking a couple of days ago with Aussie guy and Will Heron. Everybody just turned around and says the ball washed him, all this shit, because we fucking didn't give him a hard time and had jokes and all this stuff. Like that means we're fucking ball watching him. I'm going to fucking Hackmania. I'm genuinely excited about meeting Lady K. I'm genuinely excited. Well, Shirley's not going, is he?
No.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to get to meet Shirley. I'd like to meet Shirley. So, yeah, there's no, like, feud. We're not, like, taking sides and all this stuff about, oh, you're ball washed and you do all this stuff. It's like, it's not a fucking war. It's not really real. Like whoever wins this lawsuit won't affect us. Like, it's just calm the fuck down.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sure that you disagree. I like my attitude was you knew what you were getting with me, and I was trying to be helpful, and I thought you would tell me to shut up.
Yeah, but I'm polite. I'm not like you.
Well,
But no, but seriously though, that's been mentioned to me many times before that I need to jump in there. But at the same time, I don't want to risk interrupting content.
I get. Look, it's a balancing act, right? And we only learn from what we did in the past.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to sunglasses. By the way,
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine on in a second.
can we do it at the same time?
If I could find them, I took them off during John's show because I have the lights are fucked up and they were.
No, wait. We're gonna count down to put them on at the same time.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were doing it
Ready?
together.
Because this is for the Buck Mafia car. Ready, right? Three.
One,
No.
two.
No, wait. 3, 2, 1. Buck Mafia.
Ta-da! All right, kids. Look at this. I got Isaac Walmart. Schmuel is a goddamn American hero. Thank you. Thank you. Let me scroll down. So, yeah. So, dude, man, I do apologize. It didn't go the way I wanted to go, but I really did think you were gonna like pop in and interrupt.
Yeah, no, but you don't have to apologize. Like, I still want you to pay for my lunches at Hackmania. That's the main thing.
Do you know who I am? I'm not paying for anyone.
That's true. I forgot that you're a. Well,
Yeah, cheap. All right, we got nice stupid podcast live guy. Lots of crying and coping for someone who won. Thank you for your $2.
I don't think it's about winning and stuff. But Dan, I gotta say something to $2 Dan. You were one of the topics that I had planned to bring up, and I was going to defend you while also talking about your controversy on Twitter today.
Hughes from Latanya, Hughezy's chest hair, doing it for me right now.
Latanya, if you send Buckman a 5, I can open up a couple of buttons.
There you go. We're now doing sex for pay.
She wouldn't know
I
anything about that.
yeah, what do you call it? Well, what were you going to defend him? What was your defending him from what? Or
Well, my whole thing is that well, like over the weekend, me, Ozzy, and Will went on John's show, and I got at least 9. I wouldn't call them hate messages, but at least 9 messages from accounts going, "You're ball washing. You're fucking you're what was the term they used? Yeah, you're a cock for stuttering John." It's like, why? Because I didn't argue with him. Like, who wants to fucking argue? So I was going to defend Dan over all the criticism he's been getting online.
but he's ball washing. You're not. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
like to use
yeah.
the term ball washing, but it's like the guy's got to have calluses on his fucking knees at this point.
Yes,
MGD for 10 pounds. Let me try. John thinks he's something, but Howard never something. Drunk deadbeat. And change name embarrassment. Mama bought house. Skull. I got my Guinness glass with my. That's like what's the word that I'm looking for? Heresy. That I'm drinking out of a Guinness glass. I love these fucking glasses, to tell you the truth.
yeah, but I would say Dan is more trolling the critics than actually trolling Stuttering John. You know what I mean? Like, do you actually think that Dan looks at Stuttering John? Send Aussie guy the link.
I did.
Oh, Dean, uh, Dean, get the Aussie guy to send you the link and come on. Yeah. So what it is basically, I think Dan's trolling the critics by overly praising Stuttering John. Because if you see what me and Will and Ozzy did with fucking SJ, there was no like super over the top praise, you know?
I was waiting for you to finish your sentence.
Yeah, I did that because it ended with a question.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a question. I thought it was a statement.
Isn't it a question?
No, you didn't. No, no, no. I thought you did. I thought you handled John. Like, I didn't think you were ball washing John because you were like, you were getting points across. And unlike me, you were doing it in a way that he would actually like think and answer, not just give you the same shit that he always does.
Latanya didn't donate again, did she? 'Cause I'm buttoning this up until she does.
Yeah, I think so too. She didn't donate the first time either. So, MGD, Magdalena, 9 Jaden, pathetic boozy cow. I don't know who she's talking about, but when you send me 10 pounds, you get 4 or 5 free chats included with that. So, or you'll get my, AB says, Hughezy is so emotional, but I want to put up my friend Genta. Genta lives. Doubt it, but keep telling yourself that.
To which point specifically, Genta is a notorious supporter of mine. She is a 24/7 singing my praises.
I dig. I like Genta. Genta is good. Genta gives great advice, by the way. Like of all the people that I get stuff from to tell me what to do, which I get all the time.
Go
the
fuck
Genta stuff is
yourself.
actually shit that you really need to consider. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to do it, but it's worth consideration.
Listen, I've said this a million times about a lot of people. She speaks her legitimate, honest opinion, and that's what I like in somebody. I don't like fakes. So Genta is she doesn't say what I want to hear, but she says what she really thinks. So good egg in my eyes, despite how she may think of me. The H man.
Yeah, I dig her a lot. And Ice Dancer is in here, and Ice Dancer's mad at me because supposedly I was moving the goalposts when I was on with Mersh the other night. Because I was having a conversation with him about his article about Mr. Kumia.
Right, good point. Because the last time you were on my show with Kiki, you criticized her for supporting or defending Kumia, but then on other shows you have since defended Kumia. On your own show after my show, you defended Kumia. So your
Yeah, so
opinion
it's not.
changed.
I'm not.
Yeah, your opinion changed based on the show.
I'm not based. I'm not. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not defending Kumia. That's I think where people mess up. What I am saying is, a lot of this shit comes off Reddit, comes off other places. I want to know what's true or not true. But what I was criticizing Keanu for was she goes after everyone. She says all sorts of shit. Her best bud there with the Kumia is accused of all these things. I think there's enough out there that it warrants a question. And I'm like, why don't you ask him? And wouldn't you ask your, like it was a friend of yours that this was all happening to, and there was that much shit out there? Wouldn't you ask them? Not even on
What?
online, but just personally. Wouldn't you say, hey, what's the story with this?
Wait, say that again.
If your friend were accused of the things that Anthony is accused of, right? Your buddy, wouldn't you ask him about it? That's what all I was saying was, why don't you ask him?
But you're, but he could just say no.
He could say a lot of things, but if you want to make a decision about how to feel about the guy, ask him the question, see what his answer is.
No.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying.
No, no, but no. I mean, I'm saying that he could just say no. It's fake news, and then what's Kiki supposed to do?
She could just say whatever she wants. Connor for $5 on a super tip. Thank you, Connor. Buckman, great job tanking Hughezy's show. How do you slip into the role of cantankerous cunt so smoothly? It's, I got to tell you, it's taken years and years of practice. And then again, for $5, Connor Swim, who I assume is the same person. Buck Nasty. Are you pissed at Melton boycotting super tips? No, I'm an idiot. So there we go. We just read your super tip. But Connor, thank you. Thank you for both the super tip and
Thanks.
the super chat. I like. Thank you. Metal Gear's old. Shout out to my boy Blind Molly. Great new show. Any comment on that? I don't know who Blind Molly is.
I don't know who Blind Molly is, but I think that's meant to say Metal Gear Solid.
What did I say?
Metal Gear's old.
I left part out.
Did you ever play Metal Gear Solid, Buckman?
No. You mean like video games?
Yeah, yeah.
No, you know what happened? I got
Pyramids were built when you were young.
I got a console at some point, and or I was living with some. I was gonna say living with a guy, but I had a roommate who had it, and it was just like this dude sat around. It was like 24/7 playing video games, and I was like, I don't want to do that. Not gonna do it.
You know, this shows you how cool I am. That my plan is because there's a new James Bond video game coming out. And it looks fucking unbelievable. And they've been making this game for like about 6 or 7 years. And on the way home from Vegas, I'm going to pre-order it and start download so that when I arrive home and get the get a good sleep, The game will be available to play, and I can't fucking wait. The game looks amazing. This is fascinating to your audience.
What do you call it? Yeah, I lived for years without a TV because if I turn a TV on, I sit there and I fucking watch it for hours, and it just wastes time. I
I
stand
thought you
to
were into TV.
right? No, I hardly ever watch it. The only thing I've been watching lately is Industry on HBO. Great show, great show. A little too much
So,
sex for my taste, but great show.
so apart from the sex, you're into TV.
No, I'm not really into TV. I really don't watch it. Every now and then. The only time I ever watch it is when I'm sitting with Mrs. B.
But
And I also get
but
mad at her because she's got it on all the time. Go ahead.
so your wife's into TV.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
So what about TV sex? Is that too much for you? Or is that something you're into?
TV sex.
Yeah.
What I have no. Yeah, I don't like. I don't know. I don't care, but it's just that in industry, it's a little bit too much. You know, it's like, okay, you're gonna fuck. We got it. Can we just move on?
Do you Google TV sex often?
I don't even know what fucking TV sex is, my friend, other than what appears on the screen.
But generally, TV is something you would give the thumbs up to generally.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just don't watch it. Hughezy with Green Lantern and Metal Gear Solid corrections tonight. I'm guessing there's no Mrs. Hughezy. Just chipping you, babe.
Yeah, not for a few years. Yeah.
He's got to
So
find a
if
girlfriend first. But there's Hackamania. He's got him lined up.
yeah, maybe there's some TV there.
Yeah. No, the problem with TV is just it's me. It's not the TV. I
So
have that
like
personality that sucks me in.
so like if Latanya Vega or Ava was there, you would no have no problem with TV around them, no?
You're gonna have to explain that one because I'm fucking lost. I think you're trying to make a joke here, but I can't quite figure it out.
No, I'm just saying that it seems like you're anti-TV. That's what you're saying.
I'm not anti-TV. For me, TV sucks me in, and I wind up watching it for too long at the expense of other things I'd like to be doing in my life.
So you have a strange TV. I guess you could call it a kink. Would you say?
Everything is strange to me. I have a TV kink. The fuck. Usually
Well,
it's
I'm
patty days. You're supposed to be drunk, and you're like acting like you're sober.
yeah, no, I'm just glad that you're into TV and you can at least admit to being into TV. I just hope that
Am I
somebody
supposed
can.
to like? Is TV like code for something else, and the old man's not getting it? Is that the part I'm missing?
I have no idea, but to sum up, you're really into TV and you can't help but getting into it, and I think that's a good thing. Like
Okay.
it's 2026. I'm not judging you. I have no problem with TV at all. And I'd like to take this time to say hello to Latanya and Ava and Annie and MGD.
D-Day. There we go, girls. Let's go. The first time I even knew what fucking kink was me accidentally walking into an AA meeting down at the LBGT Center in Manhattan, and where they host a lot of AA meetings, and they had a kink meeting.
Really?
Kink
Would you?
focused.
Are you a fan of films and stuff?
Yeah.
Because I always heard you were kind of a cinephile.
Connor for $3 super tip. Thank you, Connor. Buck, have TV sucked you your whole life? I'm open to it, Connor. You know? It's like close my eyes, they all seem the same, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, would you say you're a cinephile, Buckman?
Yeah, but probably mostly older stuff.
So
We're
every
gonna
time
keep
you
trying here. We're gonna push this as far as we can, aren't we, Hughezy?
no, I'm just saying because I heard that every time you go to the cinema, you molest someone.
No, no. It's just at the cinemas that I go to, usually the floors are very sticky and it smells a lot like bleach.
Fucking hell, Buckman, you really have to lower the tone. You need to grow up.
I do. I really, really do. So, uh, there we go. And MGD wants to know what the fuck is happening here. Hughezy emote. I wonder if Michaela's going to Hackamania this year.
She's not.
Ah, that sucks.
At the minute, she's not. I hope she does go. She seems like a good egg.
Well, if she gets to, I didn't get to meet her enough. You know, she got thrown out too quickly.
That's why she seems like a good egg. That's who you want to. That's who you want to party with. Someone that goes hard as fuck immediately. Better than waste time.
I defended her and was soundly booed for having done that.
Who by?
Peter Sky Parker, particularly, more than anyone.
Well, how can you live if Peter Sky Parker has a problem? I mean,
It was her.
I almost started crying even at the thought of it. There, if Peter Sky Parker didn't like me, I don't know. I couldn't
I
watch
just
any
don't
of
know
my
what you would do.
TV stuff. You know.
So I guess your girlfriend's not going to show up. And
No, I sent
Ozzy's
Aussie
in the
guy the link.
chat, but he's not. I don't think he's coming.
Terrible.
All right, but so let's talk about what did you expect from John and what didn't you get?
Well, no, I was hoping to interview him more because I wanted to ask him about Kiki. I wanted to. Well, I mean, I did like that conversation we had about the if he could end one of his feuds. Because to have that many feuds going at once, I think that's got to be fucking exhausting. Um, so I did want to know which one he was going to end the earliest.
But that's like his whole thing, right? But if he ended the feuds, there'd be nothing there.
Yeah, but at the same time, doesn't he want to end all the drama and shit like that? That's what he says. So then
He also
end it.
says he's a good father.
Yeah, well, I also claim that I don't have a heart on right now.
That happens. I hear that a lot when people stream with me. But he, what do you call it? No, look, he can't end the feuds because it really is all he has, right? Would Stuttering John be interesting if he wasn't fighting everybody all the time?
Okay, Lord, that's a good question, but at the same time, uh, but he's always fighting all the time, so we haven't known. I still say that if he had a show, like you know the way him and Lady K does a point double point and stuff like that. I think that if Buck if fucking Stuttering John and Shuley and Carl had a revolving door of a show where they debate an issue, whether it's 3-way or 2-way or whatever.
Do you like three ways?
You're talking about TVs.
Yeah, I am.
So I think that would be something different because eventually, it's like you look at the UFC, you look at boxing. People get bored of the same fights happening all the time. Eventually, so you got to mix it up somehow. And I think that with Stuttering John, maybe it's time for him to get over the I'll kick your ass, I'll fight this person, I can do it, all this stuff. It does get dull after a while. And I think that it's just time for them to try to mix it up especially for Stuttering John. Like I think it's time to even if you just try to be Lady K. Like Carl's people give so much shit to fucking Carl. He's one of the most reasonable people in the dab, bro. It's time to you like it, Buckman?
I like the dad.
Thanks, bro.
Leveling up, man.
Hey, everybody's we're working out on the team. They're doing a good time, bro. Uh,
Everybody picks a team, bro. You know, it's like you can't help it in the dab. It just occurs. I'm back.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that maybe time to mix it up.
See, I don't think he can. And this is his whole gimmick is these fights. And he doesn't have much. It's not like this guy has a well of intelligence and comedy and shit to draw from, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and and if he was with settled it with Carl and Shuley or whatever, it might actually get real at some point where he has to start dealing with questions like uh, his kids and things like that. Like it would be interesting to have him give a serious answer of about the kid changing the name.
Yeah, no, yeah, true. But at the same time, and this is just my perspective, and I don't just mean specifically SJ. I mean, I don't like it when private information gets out into the dab, bro. Like, see if I ever find out who doxed the Aussie guy's real name, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off at that person. No matter how large their penis is, no matter how good looking they are, I'm just not gonna be happy. But that's the type of information that we shouldn't know.
Right,
And
but we know it because of him, not it's not like this guy said, "Hey, let me keep my kids completely separate. Let me not bring my kids up on air. Let me not talk about them at all." And he was bringing them up, and he's also doing the "I'm a good father" thing, and my kids and this, and then you got the divorce document saying he wouldn't pay child support. He threw the kids out of a house. It's
what?
it's gonna happen.
You threw the kids out of the house?
Threw the wife and the kids out. Yeah,
What's the story?
he owned a house, which he wanted to sell, and he made them leave, and that was where they were living. So they were tossed out. They had to go like find their own. Go find your own place to live.
Fucking hell. No, that I didn't know. That's fucking bad.
And based upon what you and I talked about, right? I mean, you came from a family circumstance that was shitty, right? I mean, I guess it got good, but it was
What?
shitty. Your dad, right? Didn't
What are
you
you
tell
talking
me?
about?
All right, forget it. I don't want to go there because I don't want to get too involved.
No, I mean, how did you? What are you talking about? What? I gotta go for a piss. I'll be right back.
All right, you
I
do.
will be right back. No,
You'll do that, and then we'll draw Hughezy out, and then he'll regret having come on here, and then I'll get yelled at, and
no.
there we go.
I will.
I'll never be seen. I'll be persona non grata from the Hughezy Entertainment Network.
I'll come right back and I'll wear a baseball hat.
And
How about
every
that?
time I meet him in Vegas, he's just gonna put his head down and walk away from me. I'm not
No,
talking
I
to you,
genuinely,
Buckman.
I will answer that exact question. Give me 40 seconds. I've
You
got a
can
pretty
take a
big penis.
piss. It's okay. We're all good with it. Go ahead.
Well,
Feel
right
free.
here.
Hey, you want to whip it out on screen? I'd risk losing my channel for that to get you to see for the world to see what Hughesy's packing.
Yeah, no, yeah, but not right now. I've had a couple of, you know. I will be right
Drinkage.
back to answer your exact question. Don't worry about
Who
it.
who do you think's is bigger, yours or Elvis?
Elvis, did you say?
Avas. I was
Right
trying to
now?
get it out quick, and my mouth and my brain don't really work that well together in sync.
Uh, right now, Elvis is bigger.
Okay,
All right, I will be back in very quickly.
gotcha. Peter, I know. I'm really just breaking your balls, but I will say that there was no way that she had a gun because of what she was wearing. That was my impression. Should I just take him down while we're here, uh, having an intimate moment with you guys and me? Um, yeah, and so look, I frankly don't have. I don't feel I bear any responsibility for the John stuff because I think he's got to do his shit. And it's in court papers. Is ex- all right, yeah. So Shane, I'm gonna save this till Hughezy comes back. So if I don't put it up as soon as he gets back, remind me and whatnot. But thank you, Shane, for the $5. I know we'll put it up because we want Hughezy to be able to answer that question. Um, Lasagna. I'll see Hughezy's dick one way or another. You're probably the only person that has it at this point. I mean, I think everybody's got pictures of it. He's very proud of it, and it's cute because it's nice. It's functional, but they're not going to be hiring him to do things. We all saw the film, but in any event, having a conversation about Hughezy's dick. Fantastic. I'm sure that's what you guys came here for. Roy Cohn Esquire for $1.99. Add the dongle to the list of reasons to hate SB. The dongle? Gotcha. But feel free to have any reason to hate me. So this super chat is directed towards you, I believe, my friend. Shane, 1980 G2Z for $5. It's in court papers. His ex was also working 2 or 3 jobs to support the kids. SJ is scum.
If someone doesn't support their kids, they are cunts.
And that's what's going on. And based on those divorce papers, I guess he had lost his job at Tonight Show. Jay gave him like $100,000 or something for the year after, and he like pissed it away. And then he wanted to lower child support. She wanted to discuss it, and he just stopped paying it to force her to take less.
You know what? I'm a Riri because I remember double A. As soon as you say this, I remember AATP covering a lot of that stuff. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's John. What I mean, what are you gonna do? Right? Like, I mean, it is
What do you
him.
mean?
It's him. I mean, it's John. It's what he does, and it's like the guy rewrites history. It's like there's a film of John's life, and if we sat in a room and watched that film, we would see 2 completely different versions. All
One
of us
too
would see
many?
the shit he would done, and he would say how great he was.
Yeah, like I'm. See, here's one of the things about the dad, bro, is that there's so much shit that goes on in it that people expect you to remember every detail 24/7. I'm not saying this to be like obnoxious, but I've got 2 job. Well, technically 3 if you include my podcast. I have 2 jobs, and I have a lot of stuff to worry about, like, and the Dabbleverse shit, like that, there's no excusing it. That's really bad. Like, if you have a kid, that's your priority. Full stop. Support the kids, take care of the kids. That's what takes priority over anything.
Yeah, look, that's when that stuff all came out back when the Dabbleverse was significantly smaller, and you could pay attention to things. I can't now. Like, I come on here and people expect me to know everything, and I'm like, I haven't watched anything in like forever, because you go 2 or 3 days here, and everything completely changes. The hero of yesterday is tomorrow's bum, so it's like a ball game.
I don't watch sports. I'm gay.
Well, I've heard that about you.
You don't need to hear it. We'll experience it in Hackamania. Everybody buy the tickets right now. And hit the like button if this is the correct number.
Art Bell, 100 watching. They're all here for Hughezy. So I think that's fantastic.
They're not here for Hughezy. They're here for the Buck Mafia. I'm just one of the more open members.
It's our there's guys in the back. I'm like the Joey C of the podcasting guild. I got the the mob guys helping me out here. Hey, Schmuel, look what I got. Camera just fell off a truck.
Yeah, wait. Yeah,
And
that's it.
oh,
Do you think you and Joey C are going to ever mend fences?
yeah, Joey C. I don't have any animosity towards Joey C. Like it's almost not real. It's just fun picking on him. But speaking of kids, it's like maybe maybe you could have done something there. Like, and it's not for me to judge, but I guess we do it anyway, which is like, hey, your kid is profoundly deaf. Your kid's been profoundly deaf since birth, and you never learned sign language. You know, it just does. And the kid's coming out of prison, and you're running for president. Like, it just seems like a priority error.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sign language isn't this like learning how to fucking go from PlayStation to fucking Xbox. Like that's a lot to take on. I've got dyslexia and attention deficit disorder. I think I literally could never learn sign language, even if you fucking pay. If you literally paid me to learn it, I could not do it. And then Joey C, no harm to him. I don't think he's going to be the one that cures cancer tomorrow.
No, I don't think so either. But you could learn a few things, and I mean Hughezy, you don't think you could learn sign language, but if I gave you 30 years to do it, you could do it. And
Yeah, probably.
I share those same things with you. That's why I don't watch TV, because it's I only sleep with them. The what do you call it? That's why I don't watch TV, because it I'll get caught in it, and then I can't, like, I won't. I'll wind up knowing that I have other things to do, and I'll be sitting there watching TV if I did that. So that's why I don't do it.
On Pornhub?
No, I don't do Pornhub. I'm not really. Nodak 701. Thank you, buddy. He's our likes button monitor constantly, not constantly, but reminding us. I have something to
You know,
say to
I,
you about likes, but uh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say that the thing about the like button is that I understand that it's very annoying for people to hear all the time, but the like button, it's free and it legitimately does help channels. Like I gotta be honest, there's 99% of the Dabbleverse streamers I don't watch, and there's a lot of channels that I subscribe to though, and I will like everybody's stuff just because that one like does help overall. So, uh, like if you can, donate if you feel the need to.
And I appreciate that. And memberships are available for $1.99. So that would be great too. And feel free to even buy memberships for other people. I
Yes,
was
and
thinking,
I would also encourage people to buy super tips or super chats to Schmuel Buckman because he cannot pronounce the word dollar. And if you don't believe me, send him a donation and he will prove the fact that he cannot say the word dollar.
and the larger the dollar amount, the harder it is for me to say.
That yeah, that's what I was going to. Yeah, I forgot to add that part. Thank you.
What do you call it? I was thinking about you the other day. So I've been following a lot of, I don't know, not that you know this is
TV
going on,
stuff.
but there's a huge controversy that's been going on in the Pentecostal charismania churches here in the U.S. And a guy put up a video the other day, did a show, it's a video, 2.3 thousand viewers, 75 likes. He's got 2.3 views, I should say, and 75 likes. And I was like, boy, Hughezy would be pissed.
What happened? I mean,
The
what was
video
the
the guy
video?
has up, this guy who follows these guys and comments on them. He has a video, has 2.3 thousand viewers or views, and only 75 likes. That's like a
Right.
terrible number.
Wait. Who?
I'm finding it hard. I don't know what you're having difficulty understanding here. Explain it to me.
So somebody get 2.3 thousand views
Yes.
from a live video.
I don't. What I saw wasn't live, so I don't know if it was. When I saw it, when it came up in my algorithm, it had been up for about, I don't know, a day, maybe 2 days, and it had 2.3 thousand views. I don't know what the guy's name is.
It. So what was the video about?
The charismatic churches in the U.S.
I know, but that's the so. But it wasn't a live stream video.
I think it was. I think the guy did a live stream, and then it's what shows up after, right? Doesn't that view
Yeah.
count go up as people
Yeah.
watch it?
Well, I mean, so that video we did tonight with I mean that stream we did tonight with Stuttering John. It's at 1.8 thousand right now.
How many likes we got?
170.
Exactly.
But then all that stuff takes time to what's the term, register. That's to avoid like bot farms and stuff. Like
Yeah,
so,
all
you
right.
you couldn't just go buy like 100,000 likes for your video. What you would need then is for people to actually interact with your comment section, so that a view is registered, and that's one of the problems that we really have with Keep Them 100. Like at the minute, we have 70,000 subscribers, but some of our more recent uploads have less than 1,000 views, which is it's infuriating because we need people to hit like, we need people to leave comments so that the YouTube AI knows it's not a fucking bot, you know?
Uh huh.
And that's the problem with YouTube, is that they keep changing their system rules, which fucks over everybody. And I know I think he's basically Satan, but I have to say, if you look at Echo Pineapple, I think that he's getting fucked over by the AI system, even though I hate to admit it. He gets a lot of live chats, he gets a lot of interactions, but his videos aren't doing the numbers that I think he deserves to get, which I hate to say.
His chat is very active, right?
He's I don't like to say it, and hopefully I'm being very sarcastic, but he's a likable person. I don't like him, though I do. I don't like to say it, even though I don't.
He yells at me all the time.
You okay?
I'm all right. I'm all right. My point of all of this is, you tell people to hit the like button, and you actually do get likes, right? The number you just gave us was like 10%, about. And what I was saying is that guy put up a stream. He got 2,300 views, 75 likes. It's about 3%, less than 3%. Crap. Those are crap numbers. Like, I think you're doing it the right way by encouraging people to hit the like button.
I don't know why everybody doesn't. Like, I would hope that these beautiful people watching this stream are hitting the like button right now.
Yeah. Well, with me, I forget about it because I'm like, I just get involved. That's me missing super tips and all that shit, you know?
Please, everybody, hit the like button, or else Buckman will hurt himself.
All right, let's move on. Ice Dancer.
Hit the like button.
Button.
See,
This is, I don't know that, I'm sorry, I don't want to know that I want to think about the next one, but I will put it up because she's such a nice person. Me and Mersh say that after having sex.
I hope that Mersh and Ice Dancer change their minds and come have sex in Vegas.
I think so too. You know?
Hey, I would like to put this idea right now to Mersh. In fact, you know what? I'll put on my cool guy glasses. So here's an idea for Ice Dancer and Mersh. Come to Vegas and we'll film a porn scene and we will use it to rival Scarlett Hampton and Ethan Ralph's. So let's do it. But we can work something out. The dirtiest shit possible. Hughezy, Mersh, Ice Dancer. Hit the like button.
If you were watching the stuff on Pornhub that you usually do, and the male lead in one of those thing, Ethan Ralph walked in, how fast would you be switching to another video?
Well, I've got to say that it's not if an Ethan Ralph turned up. I mean, I've seen stuff where fucking Ron Jeremy was in it.
Yeah, but Ron Jeremy had at least one redeeming feature, right? And back then, that was all you could get.
Hang on.
Here we go. Are you going to pull it up? Or am I? I'm going to go Christopher Martin, 1972. You're not married to my ex-wife, are you? Little Lemmy is alive right now. Drunker than a nine-eyed Newport. Looking hot as F with her hair down. Sounds interesting. We come back here. We'll do that over there. We'll do it over here. And we'll go. Is she, and then Christopher Martin. Thank you for the $4.99, man. Really appreciate it. Very cool of you to do that. And there was another one in here from Shane for $5. Shane, 1980 G2Z. Maybe not good to support religious nuts that play with poisonous snakes. No, this guy was commenting on them and how they're poisonous snake bullshit. They've all been caught lately, either in dalliances, adultery as we like to refer to it here, and faking their prophecies. You know, pretty cool. Apparently you're not interested, so that got a very, very emphatic So we'll just move on. All right. We will be finishing it like around about 9 o'clock. Go ahead.
You said the guy Raz Nest is coming on?
Nas Redna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be doing some stuff beforehand to give us a feel. Nas is like, he's unique. He does a stream. It's really doesn't get a lot of attention, but with Johnny Cush, the Cush King. Do you remember that guy? Guy got his dick all cut up in one of those suction devices to try to make it larger. A penis enlargement thing.
What time is he coming on?
We don't know yet. It's going to be what did we say, Thursday? But we haven't set. It's either going to be 6 or 8. Oh, look at this. Does Adam and Lemmy have a relationship? Heart, heart, heart outside the Dabbleverse.
And no.
There you go. That's Kush King. Correct, Jeff Closer. Guys who smoke cigars and want dicks in their mouths. Prove me wrong. Hey, don't make you a bad person. And there we go. Oh, I guess you're confusing. Nas is not unique. So there we go. Am I gay if I smoke a cigar? Fuck. Just come and join us. It's not a big deal. Speaking of straight men living closeted lives, what's his name? Karmic has really been pulling shitty numbers lately. And well, I haven't watched it, but I keep seeing people put it up.
Well, his gimmick got exposed months ago. And he keeps doing the same thing where, like, he's like, oh, I'm angry at the world. I'm so pissed off, don't you know? It's like, yeah, are you? Are you really? Everybody's pissing you off and you're so done with all this stuff and here you are months later doing exactly the same shit.
Yes, I agree. It becomes a little fraudulent. Um, but I, part of me, part of the thing with I've always thought is that he came in here. I feel like he spent years putting together like Ghost Party and whatnot, and I believe that he had help. Um, and he came in. He had that. He had a couple of like really kind of toe tapping songs, poppy, and he's done nothing since. Right? Nothing's come up, and he's told us what a guitar player he is and the bass and all this shit. And I find it hard to believe that would be true if he ever if he's since he's never come up on anything. Like he's never picked up a guitar to play it. Hughezy, this is from Shuli Madoff for $5. Hi, Mr. Madoff. Hughezy, you ever notice Buckman looks like Dana Carvey from the Turtle Guy movie?
I haven't seen it, but it sounds good from what you say.
That's a new pull. We don't get too many of them. Most of the hacks just go right for the saw, but we get we get every now and then we get a few. So I was actually thinking that I saw the Turtle Guy movie cover and I was like, oh, I look just like him. Schmuel Buckman, master of disguise. You wouldn't recognize me in Hackamania.
Dana Carvey film, is that what Shuli Madoff's talking about?
I think it is.
Okay, yes, Shuli Madoff, I completely agree, and thank you, Final Boss, for the confirmation.
Yes. I don't know what we would do without Final Boss. The Blob, he's something else, that guy. And there's, it is from the 2002 film Masters of Disguise, the Turtle Club scene.
Very good. Oh yes, well I haven't seen it, but if Dana Carvey was in it, it's gotta be good.
It does, right? It's. I was thinking the same thing. So let's see if we can pull it up here. Da 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 da. Hughezy, are we boring each other here? Is that really what's going on? Should we just end this shit?
No, I thought you had the guy coming on.
No, not tonight. Tonight I
Oh,
was just coming on after after you because whatever I'm trying to say here. I just had the guy coming on because you asked me what was coming up and I just wanted to say
oh,
that. I don't know, did it come across? There we go. I guess I can make it bigger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. The Buckmeister. That's what I look like. And you get compared to, Matt Damon and whatever the guy is who's married to Amal and all that shit. Me, I get Turtle Boy. You know,
yeah, but
Dana.
I get compared to Matt Damon in The Informant.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't seen it, so can't really tell you
Most
that.
haven't, to be honest. Yeah.
There's probably a reason for that. Um, what did Tommy do now? We need to get Tommy on. I need to get Tommy on. Tommy's been like, oh, look at that. Tommy is on one. LOL.
No, that's not what it says.
Is she on Rumble or is she on YouTube?
YouTube.
Is she? Because I was trying to find her channel and I could not. But let's
Well,
see what we.
if you want to find her links, they're all linked down below in the most recent episode of Hughes Entertainment.
Why
Where
would?
Bachman, Lemmy, and Stutter and John were just on.
But why would I do that? Because then that makes sense, and it's probably the easiest thing to do. So I got to go like 6 ways to Sunday. All right, so there it is. I got it. All right, I am going to bail out here, kids. It's been a great night, but I have to take the subway home, and I don't want to risk my life. I wouldn't want to injure and or hurt myself. Uh, because Mr. Hughes needs me.
Yes.
He told me I was his most valuable co-host. Without
Yeah.
me, he
Plus,
would just be him and Dan.
you'll be my translator in Vegas.
Oh, look at this. There's a Who Are These Podcasts thing up here that says something about sad seeing Stuttering John on. I just got a note or a notification. I guess it's on Reddit. Who are these podcasts? Sad watching John on Hughezy. He's trying so hard to be normal and likable. Just doesn't work. Too
Me
awkward.
or John?
Nobody talks about you, Hughezy.
Yeah, true.
You and I are like, way down in the list. We're not. Nobody's gonna put a Reddit post up about what you and I did.
The negative stuff, yeah.
Hughezy has diverse music takes. He likes Nas and Wham. He was
Who
very
doesn't?
heavily into Freddie Mercury in his lifestyle. So
Freddie knew exactly what he was doing.
yeah. So we should find like the gayest club in Las Vegas. Tell Eckel it's a strip club, and send him and Rochi over there. Tell him we'll meet him.
Eckel is Rochi is so gay that he literally supports a football team with the word arse in it.
Poor Rochi. I'm looking forward to seeing Rochi. I want to see if he's as bold and as much of a commentator in public as he is on stream.
Yeah.
So, well, look at that. Wham is greater than Oasis. What can I say? That's it. All right. You're fading and I am got to get the fuck out of here. So, good night, Mr. Panhandler, and I will see you all later. Have fun. Go watch my friend Lemmy, and